everyone, and welcome to another podcast from Intrepid English. My name is Lida, and I'm an English teacher here at Intrepid English. Today, I have part 2 of our language learning platforms comparison for you. Which language learning school should you choose? Are you looking for a new way to learn English? Learning English online has never been easier, no matter what your preferred learning style. But how to pick the right school for you? Keep listening to find our findings. This time, we're comparing italki, Preply, and Intrepid English. We divided the review into 4 main parts: lessons and how you learn, teachers, cost, and final thoughts. Check out part 1 to hear comparisons with even more learning platforms. Please note that all the information in this podcast is based on publicly available information and our teachers' personal experiences. It is accurate as of the time of posting. If you see an error, please let us know and we will amend it. Thank you. First, let's start with the lessons and how you learn. Before you jump into lessons, you should decide whether you're simply looking for someone to chat to or whether you'd prefer a complete package with learning plans and self-study materials. And don't forget to let your teacher know. It's important to be happy with how you study as well as what you study. Learning with a teacher should only be one part of your learning journey, though. You should make sure you have time to revise your mistakes, review new vocabulary, and study grammar. Then you can spend time in lessons on speaking, asking questions, and receiving feedback. First is italki. If you're using the italki classroom, your teacher can write notes for you to review later. There are public discussions and forums available to students, and each tutor is independent. This means there is no connectivity between your lessons if you switch teachers. It also depends on your teacher whether they give you feedback and in which way. You can study many different languages on italki, so you don't have to be limited just to English. At Intrepid English, all students have access to a learning community, so they can ask questions and interact with other students and all our teachers. There are also weekly competitions, discussions, and learning challenges to keep you practicing outside of your live lessons. Learning at Intrepid English is structured according to student goals, and all Intrepid English Academy students have access to a library of self-study courses, assessments, and achievements. If you don't see a course in the Academy that you like, your teachers will make individual lesson plans based on your needs. You can have both group and private lessons, and after each lesson, you receive written and audio feedback. Preply is similar to italki and Verbling in that it is primarily a platform to connect students to teachers. Students can participate in public discussions or study with articles and videos. Some teachers offer group lessons in addition to individual classes, and you can study many different languages on Preply. Next, let's look at teachers. Your teacher is one of the most critical aspects of learning a language. It's important to find one that you get along with and who's ready to help you in the ways you need it. Not every 5-star teacher is suitable for every student. Many platforms don't offer any continuity between teachers, don't have set standards beyond the entry interview, or have high commission rates. This can all have an effect on how personalized your lessons will be. First off, there's italki. As mentioned before, italki is mainly a platform to connect teachers and students. There are over 7,000 professional and community English teachers listed on italki. italki does not provide training for their teachers, but they verify professional qualifications if the teacher is a professional teacher rather than a community teacher. When you purchase a lesson package from a teacher, you cannot easily transfer this package to another teacher. You either have to complete it or request a refund, which has to be approved by your teacher. At Intrepid English, all teachers have experience with teaching and are encouraged to continue improving their skills through training and specializations. A smaller number of teachers are available at Intrepid English, and there is a set standard regarding lessons, feedback, and response times. You can also easily switch teachers if you want to change, or even have lessons with multiple teachers at the same time. We'll even find you a substitute teacher if your regular one goes on holiday or is ill. Are you struggling to find a teacher? Send us a message about your needs and we'll recommend the most suitable teacher for you. At Preply, teachers do not need any teaching qualifications, experience, or specific language proficiency. Preply offers training through webinars to their teachers, but these are not mandatory. Just like on italki, lessons and lesson packages you purchase are specific to each teacher, and there is no easy way to transfer to a different teacher. Next, let's look at cost. Of course, it's important to consider how much you can spend on learning a language each month. Depending on your level and your needs, you may have to compromise on teaching quality or how much you study. Don't commit to a big contract without testing out the service first. Find the balance between quality and cost that suits you. At italki, each teacher sets their lesson types, teaching methods, and pay rates. italki sets the minimum and maximum rates for lessons and takes a 15% commission from the teacher's listed price. This means you have to decide how much you're willing to spend on each class and look for a teacher or community tutor within that range. You have to complete all package lessons within 6 months or you may lose them. Most teachers on italki offer trial lessons at reduced rates so that you can test out the teacher before committing. At Intrepid English, you're paying for access to the platform rather than individual teachers. This keeps the cost the same for you, no matter with which teacher or teachers you study. Intrepid English is run by teachers, which means all Intrepid teachers get a fair wage based on British industry rates. You can pick a monthly membership that suits you and then arrange the lesson length and time with your teacher. You can change, pause, or cancel your membership at any time, and there are options for monthly and yearly memberships. You can also take a free trial lesson with any of the Intrepid English teachers without the need to sign up. All you need is an email address. At Preply, teachers set their own rates, and Preply takes a commission from each lesson completed. The commission rates start at 33% and decrease with the number of hours a teacher teaches on Preply. After the trial lesson, you can pick from packages of 5, 10, 15, and 20 hours. You can also buy a monthly subscription based on how often you want to study. Final thoughts. There are many things you have to consider when choosing a learning platform. No matter where you decide to study, I hope you can find a school that suits you and helps you reach your goals. If I can give you one piece of advice before you go, it would be to be frank with your teachers and listen carefully to the advice they give you. If you're looking for a bit more motivation to improve your English skills in 2022, sign up for our Excel in English Language Learning Challenge. It's completely free and will keep you accountable to keep learning throughout the year. You'll get regular reminders, learning materials, and challenges to test your skills. You can also earn certificates and points towards free private lessons with Intrepid English. All you need is an email address. This content was written by Lorraine and recorded by Lida. You can find out more about us in our Intrepid English teacher profiles. If you have any questions or you would like to request a topic for a future podcast, you can post it on any of our social media pages or email hello@intrepidenglish.co.uk. You can also book a free trial lesson today and talk about your learning goals with an experienced English teacher. Thank you for listening and have a great day.